Police have arrested a man wanted in connection with an armed robbery at a North Battleford business back in February. Stephen Caudron was located and arrested Tuesday in North Battleford. He's facing charges of armed robbery, disguised with intent, and possession of a dangerous weapon. Well, two men from the Moosomin First Nation are facing charges after a break and enter at a cabin in the Cochin area in October. Police say the men, described as one adult and one youth, have been charged with 5 counts of break and enter and 1 count of theft of a quad. Now, that quad was recovered by police and has since been returned to the owner. Waste management isn't the most alluring topic to talk about, but it affects everyone in the community. Many areas with a growing population are finding it costly and hard to find space for waste, especially with new rules in place for landfills. Well, the Saskatchewan Waste Reduction Council partnered with the Recycling Council of Alberta for their first regional workshop today to talk about these issues and how to address them. Now, guest speakers involved in waste and recycling spoke about what works in their community and what doesn't.
There's a lot of communities that are finding that it's pretty expensive and difficult to do a landfill and recycling on their own if they're a smaller one, and so they end up looking at trying to find ways to work together with neighboring communities and looking at regional solutions.
The town of Kindersley is one of those affected. It's lost space after its landfill caught on fire earlier in October. Curtis Sackville, a councillor in the town of Kindersley and vice chair of the Western Regional Landfill Inc., says they're looking for other alternatives.
And we get semi-loads.
Currently, we're looking to do some groundwater monitoring and getting ready for the closure of the dump. We're looking into getting some engineering firms to give us some guidance and hopefully take us through that process.
The province has ordered the landfill to be shut down in 18 months, although Sackville says it will remain open to residents and industrial companies as a transfer site.
It's a learning process for the people in our community and a learning process for us as well. And at the end of the day, hopefully it'll just be some more fuel to the need to get a regional solution for all of us to get together in a regional landfill.
The Kindersley landfill is no longer taking construction waste material and is outsourcing it to other landfills. Movember is coming to an end this week, and over the last month, many Lloydminster and area residents put their looks and upper lips on the line for the sake of men's health. As Kyle Galver shows us, one city councillor has grown quite the mow and raised a lot of cash.
Chris McQuid is taking part in Movember for a 3rd straight year, and after 27 days of growing, he's got quite the mustache.
I don't know, I guess maybe good genes. I know my dad's had the mustache for a long time, so that's probably a big part of it.
The 30-year-old says his mow is definitely getting people talking.
I've been told by Mayor Nenshi in Calgary that it was pretty creepy, and I've told it looks somewhat 70s, so those are, you can take them as maybe compliments or not, I'm not sure, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of comments. It's a conversation piece in itself.
And that's really the whole point, raising awareness about issues involving men's health.
Cancer specifically, there's not anybody you talk to that it hasn't affected, so I think it's really important to raise money for that, and men's health in general. It's there's other campaigns for specific causes, and men's health, this is really the one that is getting the most recognition right now, so it's an important one to take part in, I think.
After being a member of different organizations around town in years past, McQuid decided to start his own Movember team this time around. And so far, the stash test dummies have been raking in the cash.
I didn't have any specific dollar amount, and so far I'm at 500 and the team as a whole is over 1,500, so I think it's been a pretty awesome start for us this year, and I'd definitely like to get more people involved next year and get a little bigger team and see, maybe the sky's the limit, see how much we can actually make.
Even though it's been a successful month, McQuid is happy it's almost over.
I got an email today from Movember that said they had some wind-up stuff, so I was going to look into that and see, but the only event I'll be looking forward to is probably shaving it off at the end of the month.
There's still a few days left. If you'd like to donate, go to mobro.co/Chris McQuid. Kyle Galver, Newcap News.
As we get closer to Christmas, many students in our region are gearing up for school holiday events. For the students at Holy Rosary High School, preparations are underway for their yearly Christmas musical. Here now is this week's Beyond the Classroom. How many grades to break on the list for me? The drama room at Holy Rosary High School is always quite busy this time of year, but it's also a very exciting time. Students involved in the Catholic Youth Leadership Program are spending countless hours rehearsing for their big show next month.
There's a lot of rehearsal times. We come after schools and we come at nights. We are here working with our bands and our fellow singers and everyone who just is involved. And we do rehearse a lot, but it's something really enjoyable for us too.
The students have been doing this Christmas musical for some time now. They say it's a great way for them to not only get involved with the school, but to show off their talent.
We all have talents, and like all of us do different types of talents, like audio, technical stuff, or even acting. So it's pretty cool to show us as teenagers or as high school kids to show our acts and talent.
I've sang for many years of my life. I really enjoy doing it, and I've been in the program for about 3 years. This is my 3rd year now, and I just really enjoy being with everyone and also improving on my skills.
We get everyone involved, and then we would just pick songs, and then whatever song someone suits, I guess you could say, then they would do that, and basically that's how it is.
The big show takes place on December 7th, but for now it's practice, practice, and more practice.
It is pretty exciting, all the people that come and see you, and how fun it is to like how they laugh and see the project. So it's pretty cool.
Exactly. All right, that's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Good night.
Cool.